Hello, this is Professor Linda Calfine, and at this point, we're going to go over your course syllabus. This is the instructor's course outline to explain how this course will function. So I'm going to put you on pause and put up the correct screen. Just 1 minute. Okay, we're continuing. So I'm going to share my screen with your Brightspace page. And it got lost again. Just give me a minute. Okay, here's your screen of your Brightspace. So I do use this video, or will, for a few of my sections. So when you look at your Brightspace, there will be your specific section number here. The banner picture may change because I changed the pictures. It's easier for me to locate my courses by picture. So I am going to go into your course home, and you are going to see that the weeks are here. And yours only will go up to 7.5 weeks, since it's a 7.5 week course. Okay. So while we're doing this, since I am talking directly for your 7.5 week class right now, your section number is 91749. Okay. And this is important because when you are registering for your Kendall Hunt, because I have different sections, you want to be in the right place. So you're going to be using Brightspace and Kendall Hunt. So what you need to understand is first, you're going to click onto your course information tab, and then you're going to see that you have meet your instructor. So I have a few little words I want to say within my welcome message. If you've forgotten how to use Brightspace or need Brightspace instructions, this is a 2-minute video. And this video will be in this place that says this video explaining the course syllabus. So that'll go right here. And here is your written course syllabus. And then here's directions from the publisher, how you are to use your access code and log on to your Kendall Hunt. So you will be, if you purchase the hard copy, the access code is on the back of the front cover of the book. You have to use a quarter to scrape out the silvering. If you purchase your book straight from Kendall Hunt, and there are links on your syllabus to do that as well. Your access code will be in the emailed receipt on the bottom as you scroll. So I'm going to open up your syllabus right here. So this is called the instructor syllabus because we create it for the students to follow. It is our contract. So you are in a 7.5 week class. So it means double time. So if during the semester we were to do 1 chapter a week, you are now doing 2 chapters a week. If we were doing 1 assignment a week, you're doing 2 assignments a week. If there's 1 or 2 lectures a week, now you're going to double it. Okay, so in understanding that this is a course in voice and diction, your course is an online course. So in lieu of class discussions in person, your class discussions will be part of a discussion board. So since it is a voice and diction class, everything you write in this class is read according to formal use of our standard American English language. Okay, so I am Professor Linda Calfine. I prefer you use the email linda.calfine@sunywcc.edu. That is my Outlook email, and I look at my Outlook email a little bit more than having to be directly in Brightspace. So directly in Brightspace, if you send, my office hours are listed in Meet Your Instructor, but it's Mondays and it's here as well. So other than that, you're not going to get a direct feedback during the time where you want me to be online. Here is an email should you need any other resource to help you with learning Brightspace. Your textbook is called Voice and Diction Mechanics, a practical application for optimizing your vocal expression. So again, hard copy, you can pick up in your bookstore, or digitally, you can click this link and purchase the digital book. It is not an ebook, it is a digital book. So when you are looking at your digital book, there are no page numbers, so you have to keep scrolling down because the chapters are not that long, so it's easier to do. So make sure you get the correct edition when purchasing your digital book. And here's all the instructions you would need. Again, another website where you can accurately purchase the book. This link is, and it's also on your Brightspace, again, how to maneuver through Kendall Hunt. And here is a number. If you are lost and can't figure it out, Kendall Hunt has its own number, as well as an email address. And this is in your announcements as well, so you don't always have to open your syllabus. So on your home page, there are announcements with both the phone number and the website. So in this class, we're working on voice and diction. So voice, we have to understand how voice is used for speaking purposes. So we will be going over a little bit of science, which is respiration, phonation, resonation, enabling us to produce a sound that incorporates vocal variety, which is changes in volume, changes in pitch, changes in duration, and the quality of our voice, how our voice sounds. There are 14 different human voice qualities. So that is basically your first lecture, is what is voice, what is diction, what are faults of voice, what is faults of diction. Everything is geared for career speech compared to conversational quality, which is explained again in the beginning of your book. But career speech could be used for broadcast purposes, interview purposes, teaching purposes, and your conversational, the untrained, is your everyday. So paralinguistics is the how we say what we say, and we do have articulation faults. We call them regionalisms. In every region, the standard form of the language is changed a little bit. So in our area, we may say dis, dat, dem, there, those, instead of this, that, them, there, those. We say, oh, the weather is disgusting. The weather is disgusting. So there are many sounds that we regionalize according to our area. So your chapter 1 is a self-monitoring and a pre-test. You do not have to send anything in. All the directions are there. And if you click the link, you'll have all your video explanations. And we want to see where you start. We want to hear your voice in its natural form. And then as you're going through the course, you're going to practice exercises to achieve emphasis and volume and pitch variety as well. Okay, so again, you want to read through all of this area. We want you to understand that there are 5 exams in this class. They're all evenly weighted at 13%, as well as an essay, and there's a manuscript, which is a written assignment. Once you understand chapters 1 through 3, there is a writing assignment called a manuscript. And again, there's directions, because the assignment includes narration, and then readings from poetry, and then we learn how to use script marking. All is taught. So here, your participation or your discussion boards. So again, you're a 7.5-week class, so you'll have 2 discussion boards per week. And you want to follow those dates. And again, attendance is making sure those discussion boards are done. I do not extend discussion board dates because it's also for attendance. So if you wait for the very last minute and your Wi-Fi goes Wi-Fi, you're not going to get credit, okay, for attendance. So bright space does block you. So here is your schedule, starting on October 29th. You may want to print this out. It gives you what you're supposed to do for chapter 1. It tells you your discussion. The first one is open, the first day of class, and it will expire. So I've highlighted it with different colors when you print it out, depending on your printer. It might turn out yellow. So you may want to take pictures of it however you want. So you can, again, this will every single week when you open up your course weekly in your Brightspace, it will have the same information there. So I'm going to go into now, I'm going to stop sharing this for a minute. Okay, we're back. So now I'm going to share your screen with Kendall Hunt. So this is what why it's important. So that's not your section number, okay? So you want to make sure you're in the right section so all the tests are open and available. Your exams are on Kendall Hunt, and as you see, there's dates that it opens, dates that it closes. Okay, so you may not see them until they're available for you. There is a cute little welcome message here, introducing you to the book. When you open up your chapters, obviously you're going to start with chapter 1. Okay, and this is your pretest. Okay, giving you what is needed for you, okay, to do. Okay, and then again, because you're in a 7.5 week, you're going to go straight into the lectures are all on your Brightspace. So when you open week 1, you're going to see all of the lectures. For your textbook, there are audio files for chapters 6 and 7. As you can see here, if you want to practice your okay, because in most cases, most of us do not produce the final T-SAN accurate 8. So again, we're learning the standard form of the language. Let me see what else I wanted to show you here. Obviously, you're not going to have a grade book. So your lectures are on Brightspace. Let's take you right back to your Brightspace. And your exams are on Kendall Hunt. Your reading is on Kendall Hunt. So in your first week, which opens October 29th, I have objectives, what you need to know. Here's the explanation of that self-monitoring pretest in chapter 1. And here's your lectures. Okay, and here's your discussion. So you would click onto your discussion and you would start a thread. Write your blah, blah, blah. And I don't think it's going to show here because I'm not, oh, yep, it does. And then you would post it. So not only are you answering one thread for yourself, but to have a conversation, another student in the class would have to respond as well to your response. So that creates a conversation. So there are about 5 discussions, and you have a 7.5 week class because I usually, if there's an exam that week, you might not have a discussion that week. Okay, so you got to keep in touch with look at all of this work you have to do. Again, you're 7.5 weeks. So when you finish something earlier, you could then move into your other weeks as the courses go on. As the course goes on, the information gets a little bit more difficult. So it's better to finish an exam sooner than on that exact date. And then again, here's your directions for your final exam. Okay, so that's your course syllabus. Enjoy the course, enjoy all the information in your textbook and that which is on your lectured videos. Okay, if you have questions, you have my email. Nice to meet you.